Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Mindfully Kiki, and welcome to day 5 of Breathe and Flow, a 15-day yoga challenge. And I am your host and yoga instructor, Kiki. And today we are going to work on or explore a balance flow. And this flow will help us to not only improve our balance, but also improve our posture and increase our focus. So what you'll need today is 2 yoga blocks. If you do not have blocks, disinfectant wipe containers will work as well. So grab what you have and we will get started. So we are going to start standing in mountain pose. So making sure that your feet are planted on the mat. You can have them together or hip width apart, whichever feels better for you in this moment. And we're going to start here with 3 deep breaths. So let's inhale together. Open the mouth and exhale. Inhale. Open the mouth and exhale. One more time. Inhale. Open the mouth and exhale. From here, we're going to come into a one-legged balance. So shifting your weight into your left leg. We're going to lift our right knee and hold here for 2 full breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then replace that foot back down. This time moving to the other side, shifting your weight into your right leg, and then lifting your left knee. And holding this balance, we're going to hold it for 2 full breaths. So let's inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, and then lower that foot back down to the mat. This time we're adding on, gonna add in a high lunge. So coming back to our balance, shift your weight to your left leg, lift your right foot, your right knee, and inhale, exhale. And then reach your right foot back and place the ball of your right foot on the mat. So come into a high lunge. And you want to have your feet kind of in line with your hips. So your left foot is kind of in line with your left hip, and your right foot is kind of in line with your right hip. And then go ahead. And then go ahead and bring that right foot forward, or bring the right knee forward. You're going to balance here, lifting that right knee. And bring that foot down. This time shifting our weight to our right foot and lifting our left knee. Hold here for a breath. And then extend that left leg behind you. Bringing the ball of the left foot down to the mat. Coming into a high lunge. And same thing here. Just making sure each foot is in line with each hip. So you may have to step one foot out a little bit more than the other, and that's okay. Breathe. And then shifting your weight to your right leg again. Start to bring your left knee forward, and we're coming back to our balance. So knee is up. Hold here for a breath. And release that left foot down to the mat. Take a breath here. Inhale and exhale. We're going to adding in a little bit of warrior 3. So this time shifting your weight to your left foot, your left leg. Lift your right knee. Hold for a moment. And then step the right foot back into your lunge. The ball of the right foot is on the mat. Adjust your lunge how you need to. And then having your blocks in your hand, or grab your blocks. And then with them in your hand, you're going to hinge forward. Bring your blocks down and then lift your right leg. So you might have to walk your blocks forward a little bit so that your spine can be in a neutral position. We're not trying to do cat and cow here. We're not having a curved spine. Just a neutral spine here, and your gaze is forward. So balancing with our leg behind us, toes are facing down, and our leg is in line with our hip. Warrior 3. Take a full breath in and out. And then leave the blocks where they are. Bring your hands up and step your right foot back down. So we're back in our high lunge. And we're coming back to our one leg balance. So shifting your weight to your left foot, reaching your right knee up in front of you. Hold for a moment. And bring that right foot down. Moving to the other side. So shifting your weight to your right leg this time. Lifting your left knee. Hold for just a moment. And then step the left leg back into a high lunge. So the ball of your left foot is on the mat. Again, adjusting your lunge here. If you have to move your foot out a little bit, that's okay. And then from here, you're going to lift that left leg behind you and grab your blocks in front of you. Again, we're reaching for a neutral spine, so you may have to walk your blocks forward so that you can straighten your spine. Left leg is behind you, toes are down, and the left heel is in line with your hip. Take a breath here. And then lifting your hands off of the blocks, bringing that left foot down behind you, back to your high lunge. We're shifting our weight to our right leg and bringing that left knee forward into our one leg balance again. And once you're there, hold for just a moment. And place that foot back down on the mat. And we have one more flow, adding one more pose to this flow. So starting with our one leg balance, shift your weight into your left foot or your left leg. Lift your right knee and hold for just a moment. And then start to reach your right foot behind you, bringing the ball of the right foot down to the mat, coming into a lunge. And you can adjust your lunge however you need to in this moment. And then having your blocks in front of you, bring your hands to your blocks and lift your right leg. We're aiming for a neutral spine here, so straightening the spine, walking the hands forward if you need to. Hands are under your wrist. Your right leg is in line with your hip. Take a full breath here. And then from here, we're going to come into a half moon. So this may take a little bit of maneuvering, but we're going to get there. So you're going to turn your torso to face the right and start to lift your right hand off of the block. Open that right hip. So now your right toes are facing out to the right. Your leg is still extended behind you. And reach your right arm towards the ceiling. So we're reaching up towards the ceiling with the right arm, reaching towards the back of the room with your right foot, pressing down on your left arm, and pressing down on your left leg. Half moon. Take one full breath here. And then bring your right arm back down to your block. Turn the right toes down towards the mat. And then you're gonna lift your hands off of the blocks, bring your right foot down to the mat. Coming back to our high lunge. We're coming back to our balance. So shift your weight to your left leg, bring the right knee up in front of you, hold that balance for just a moment. And then release, bring that right foot down. One more time on the other side. So coming into our one leg balance, shift your weight to your right foot. Lift that left knee up and hold that balance for a moment. And then reach your left foot back behind you. Let the ball of the left foot down onto the mat. Coming into a high lunge. And then your blocks are in front of you, so you're gonna bring your hands to your blocks, not grab them. Bring your hands to your blocks and lift that left leg behind you. So aiming for our neutral spine here. You might have to walk the blocks forward so that you can have a straight spine. Hands are under your shoulders. Left heel is in line with your hip and toes are facing down. This is our warrior 3. Take a full breath here. And then opening to half moon. So from here, you're going to turn your left toes out to the left. So they're not facing down, they're turning out to the left. Open the left hip. And then lift your left hand off of your block and reach it up towards the ceiling. So pressing down on the right leg, pressing down through the right hand on your block, reaching that left arm up and reaching your left leg out. Half moon. Take a full breath here. And then from here, go ahead and turn the hip down, turn the left toes down, bring that left hand back to the block, coming back to our warrior 3. And then you're gonna go ahead and bring that left foot, the ball of the left foot down to the mat, coming into our high lunge, lifting the upper body up. All right. And coming back to our one leg balance, so shifting your weight to your right leg, bringing that left knee forward and lifting it and holding there for just a moment. And placing that left foot down on the mat, back into our mountain pose, our Tadasana. And we're going to end here as we started with our 3 deep breaths. So let's inhale together. Open the mouth and exhale. Inhale. Open the mouth and exhale. One more time, inhale. And open the mouth and exhale. Thank you for joining me today for our balance flow. And let me know how you experience balance in your body. So let's talk about it down in the comments, and I will see you all tomorrow for day 6 of our Breathe and Flow Yoga Challenge.